Hey everyone, welcome to our House of the Dragon episode 4 reaction. I'm going to keep this intro part really quick because we just finished episode 3, so we're really excited to go into episode 4. So quick recap from last episode, things that we liked, at least from my perspective. I really like that ending battle. I love Game of Thrones level battles. They're just so, on the scale that they're filmed, it's just so entertaining to watch. The political aspects of the show is definitely something that's pissing me off more than Game of Thrones, because at least in Game of Thrones, some of the decisions people made were kind of justified, but then every decision everyone's making here is just like, you're a dumb bitch, you're a dumb bitch, you're a dumb bitch, you're a dumb bitch. So it's just a show that's consistently making me mad with every decision they're making, but it doesn't matter. It's still all very entertaining. So that's everything I have to say about that. So I'm just interested to see how the consequences of last episode tie into this episode.
Yes, same here.
All right, well, with all that being said, your reaction to episode 4 of House of the Dragon starts now. This theme sounds like the Night King theme.
She's trying to find a husband.
Yeah. Ah. Is that Baratheon? That's the Baratheon sigil.
You crossed the marches was half a century ago, Princess.
Yes, it was.
Ooh.
Ridiculous pageant.
Oh!
What just happened?
Oh, shit!
Oh my god.
Just killed him! Over a little petty quarrel.
Oh, that's Craxy's whistling.
No, I don't think he's here to... Yeah, that's correct. Oh, God, never mind. He is here to fuck shit up.
Nah, I think he was just there to be funny.
I'm fine.
He's like, oh my gosh, my uncle's home.
Yeah, like she's already smiling.
Has there been a time jump?
I think it's like 3-ish months. Oh, yeah. Just the hammer he'd used to put people on his little crosses. Let's go. Yeah, my boy. Woo, Daemon. Cheers to Daemon, my favorite Targaryen. He's pushing Rhaenyra away and pushing Daemon closer. Or pulling Daemon closer.
Oh my goodness.
It's a girl.
It's a girl.
From Daemon?
Probably.
Ooh. Secret tunnel. Typical.
She needs to cover them strands up.
Yeah. Did you catch that? Did you catch that?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Wait, what the fuck?
It's like leprosy or something.
And whose bum it might bear.
Oh god, not this shit again.
Names, but then to him.
That's why he brought her here.
Hey, stop, boy! Wait, I'll find him.
What?
Oh, now they're holding hands.
Lord have mercy.
I'm just gonna talk over this scene because it's gonna make it a little bit more bearable to watch, but I heard that Matt Smith and the actress who plays Rhaenyra, they had to do coaching for this scene set in for like a total of 7 months before the scene actually happened.
Well, yeah, that's what you're
supposed to do
in intimate scenes like that. Like on
I didn't know that though.
Like yeah, and shows like this, there's a specific coach that the actors need to go through.
Oh, the kids saw. Bro's like, what the fuck?
I don't think she cares about vows.
No, not right now. She doesn't. I don't think he does either. Well, I think he does. He's like 50-50 right now.
50-50.
Maybe like 25-75. All right. Yep. He's 100 now. He's beyond the point of no return. Come on, dude. Don't do it.
This is a very interesting
episode.
Yeah.
He looked like he knows what he's doing is wrong. I feel so bad. Not gonna lie, the music's kind of fire though.
Why is everyone just up at 1 o'clock in the freaking
What the fuck is everyone doing up at 1 o'clock in the morning?
What is it? I want to stay.
Is that same boy? Bro, this kid is a freaking scammer.
Yeah, I think Damon set up Rhaenyra.
Damon set her up.
Well, that was the same boy, and she just paid him. So I wonder if he lured her there
For what?
to get the people to think negatively of her. So she's no longer the heir.
Pleasure house.
What of it?
She was carrying on with her uncle.
Ooh.
They were engaged in behaviors unbecoming of a maiden.
Bro even sounds like Littlefinger, the way he said that.
Behaviors.
You know what?
Behavior. He knows. That was a rhetorical question. Ooh, Allison heard. I feel so bad for Viserys. He can't go 1 month without bad news.
Never touched me. I swear this to you, upon the memory of my mother.
Why is she so mad? She's the one who slept with her freaking father.
Place yourself in a position where you're
Oh, he's not talking to him as a king, though. He's talking to him as a father. That's scarier. Oh, shit.
But I already did you.
Wait, what?
Wed her to me. And the House of the Dragon to its proper glory. Of course. It's not my daughter you lust for, is it?
They said the thing.
It's my throne.
As you wish, brother.
He knows his brothers are gonna do shit.
Just you know, they started off the episode hugging. And now they ended the episode kicking each other on the ground. It's really sad. I think he's showing her that.
Come the prince
That was promised. Aw, shit. It's the thing from the thing.
will be the song of ice and fire.
Loyally.
Oh my god, this guy is the dumbest.
He's gonna get swayed. But she's not wrong here, though.
And he will stop at nothing to see it done, including spying on me to bring about my ruin.
Your Grace.
About to fire him.
Mm-hmm.
He's calling him out on his bullshit.
How well calculated it was.
That is an absurdity.
No, it isn't.
Queen.
Just ask her. Did your dad send me? Dad send you to talk to me?
Your judgment has been compromised, Toto.
Ooh, he did get fired.
That's crazy.
God, he just got fired.
Crown in the realm.
That's like the first good decision he's made this entire freaking season.
I mean, I'm like trying not to feel bad for him, but he has been using his. I mean, that was a good call.
Mm-hmm.
Any unwanted consequences.
Oh, it's Plan B.
Oh,
It's
Like,
literally Plan
it's
B.
literally liquid Plan B. And if she drinks it, that tells King Viserys that she did do it. So that's smart. That is in a way testing if she's a virgin or not. Damn, fucking Viserys turned smart in an episode, making 2 smart decisions. Damn. My boy Viserys popping off as a king right now. There you all go. There is our episode 4 reaction to the House of the Dragon. Okay, so this episode was one of those classic political drama episodes of Game of Thrones that we all know and love. So last episode, I love that battle. I love those bigger moments of Game of Thrones, but sometimes it's really nice to take a step back and enjoy like the political aspects of these shows because it works so well when it's written well. And I think so far this is the best written episode of the show, and we're only 4 episodes in, so that can obviously change, and I hope it does, because if better episodes are ahead, that's always a good thing to look forward to when you're watching a show. But there's a lot of talk about a lot of theories I have going forward, and things are really starting to shape up for the better and for the worst, because the worst is still ahead for a lot of these characters, but I won't even say the better is ahead, because I mean it just goes to shit real soon in a few years.
There were some uncomfortable scenes in this episode.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, so like the last scene, I'm kind of confused on how the liquid plan B works. So if she takes it and she has side effects, that means it's working?
I'm not sure, because I've never taken Plan B before and never taken a medieval liquid Plan B, but I'm assuming if she has like some, like maybe she bleeds or something, it worked. I'm not too sure, and I kind of don't want to know. I just you do you, Rhaenyra, you do you. But it's actually a really, cool, or maybe not cool, but really interesting plot point, because like we were saying, if she takes it, that tells Viserys and everyone there that she's not a virgin. But if she doesn't take it, she risks being pregnant, but it also saves her cover. But we don't know if, and I don't really want to say this, but it's something you have to talk about because it's part of the plot. We don't know if Mr. Kristen, finished inside her or not. It's uncomfortable to talk about, but I think that's what makes this writing so beautiful, because it shows like how seriously consequential these actions can be for a princess who just wants to live her life. And she does. Yeah, you go ahead.
I think what she's gonna do is just like be wed to dude's son, the sea snake's son, and just be like, oh yeah, like he's the father.
She's gonna pull a Cersei, is what you're saying.
Yeah, because she has a lot of time,
Yeah, she has a lot of time.
They can get married like next week, and it's not gonna like. Then she could just say, "Oh yeah, like he's the father,"
I mean, it worked out for the Lannisters for like 8 seasons. So I mean, if they hid that, actually they didn't hide it really well. I mean, all it took was what's his name, Ned Stark, to open a book and read a few pages before he's like, black of hair, golden hair, what? So I think depending on how this child turns out, we'll see what the consequences of that is or are.
I still don't understand if like Damon was really trying to set her up or not, and what that was.
Yeah, it's like that's why the show is really fun, because kind of what happens in the end. The end, you just don't know the buildup of how we got there. And I really don't know if Damon actually does want to be with her, or if he really was trying to set her up and make her look bad to make his claim to the throne look a little bit better. But I think Damon already knows.
It wouldn't though, because
there's Aegon.
But also, it made him look even like worse too. It didn't make him look better. Like, if anything, that made his claim to the throne like even less.
Well, maybe to the council, because the public doesn't know about it. The public expects Daemon to be in brothels because he's a dude. And like Rhaenyra said, which is what I wanted to get to a few moments ago, she even tells her father, if I was a male, if I was born a guy, then me going to a brothel, no one would bat an eye. And then Viserys says, that's true, but you're a woman. So I think people expect Daemon to be in a brothel. And Targaryens are known to be ancestral, so I think they really wouldn't have bat an eye if she wasn't the heir to the throne. But I don't know. This is all like, that's what I really like about Game of Thrones. It really prompts these discussions and like what each character's motivation really is.
That was mainly just like the first like good decision that Viserys has finally made in this entire season. Finally seeing that, like, I don't know how he's so dumb, like he's so naive. Like, I don't get how it took him all this time to realize, like, you're the daughter of the Hand. You married the Hand's daughter and had a son with her. Obviously he has self-interest.
Yeah, because I think that if he really didn't have self-interest, he would have recommended to wed the Valerion, because him and the other council member that was there were the only people to recommend it not to happen. They said, maybe you should look for a different wife. And Jaehaerys was dead 5 days after he was named Hand of the King, and Baelor did die. Like, Baelor was the heir, and we don't know how he died. I know one of the sons were killed, and the other one died of a burst belly, and that's just like really fishy. And the lore doesn't really go into detail about a lot of the stuff that happens in this show. It just says, yeah, this person died, this person died, this person died, but we don't know how and why. It's really like crazy how well writing can go into explaining the like gaps in between this and still make it interesting knowing how these characters end up, especially with Otto Hightower, because I don't really know where the Hightowers end up in Game of Thrones. I don't remember Hightowers ever being mentioned, because I know they are residents of Old Town, which is like where the Citadel is. So final thoughts for this episode. It was definitely my favorite written episode. I still enjoyed episode 3 more just because I like battles and stuff, but that doesn't mean this episode wasn't better in terms of writing, because this episode really just felt like Game of Thrones season 1, 2, and 3, just that really good political drama that really nails why the writing is so important to a TV show, because all that happened this episode was talking. That's all that happened, just talking. But if it's well written, it makes it good. And I mean, there was a brothel scene, and but it's the meaning behind that brothel scene. That brothel scene was there for a reason, and if you look beyond it, it's like, oh, I can see what's going on now. But at the same time, you're like, but what is the real thing that's going on? Because there's so many different reasons why Damon could have led her there. There's so many different reasons why that brothel scene was there. And it's up to the writers to let the audience not be stupid and let them figure this out on its own. Because I really hate when writers make the audience feel stupid and like they have to explain every little thing. Let the show develop. Let the audience figure it out, and let the audience be one with the characters and try to not trust everybody. But those are really my final thoughts about the episode. I just love the writing for this episode.
I think I like this episode the best as well. I mean, because of all like the drama and stuff. I think any time Damon's on screen, you're just like, okay, here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
But yeah, the shows, I think Damon and Rhaenyra, I feel like are really like the highlights of the show that make it the most interesting for me.
Yeah, Damon, he just brings such like a chaotic energy to where every single time you're on screen, you're just like, he's gonna fuck shit up and I'm here for it. Get the popcorn. And I that might just be my love for Matt Smith, and he's such a good actor. Like, I just see the Doctor in this really bubbly, nice person. So seeing that to this is just like black and white. It's really crazy to see that switch in acting. And he really does play a really good character here in terms of like acting and whatnot. But yeah, like you said, Damon and Rhaenyra are like the two people in the show that really makes it so interesting. But yeah, I guess with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching our latest Game of Thrones House of the Dragon reaction. If you like this, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. Let me know what your favorite moment was down in the comments below. And if you want to be notified every single time we sit through yet another painful episode of people dying and people betraying one another, don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys in our next reaction to House of the Dragon.
Subscribe to HaynesVisuals for some more unfreaking believable content.